Welcome back to Technology YouTube channel. So a news like it comes from digital trends and Nvidia reaches RTX 4070 as it turns cheaper option as you can see with the launch of 4060 family. Launch a new report says that Nvidia is going to freeze production of its bigger brother called RTX 4070 because the sales are not that good and they had halted the production in a desperate attempt to turn things around, which is to be expected because 4070, though it's good, it's still bad. Next up, we have some news regarding Intel Meteor Lake because they are reportedly going to use a third core. Yeah, you heard it right. Like they are using hybrid core architecture in Meteor Lake, which is performance core. It's red curve, which is performance core and Crestmont efficient cores. But there might be a third core, which is low powered efficiency core, and in simple terms it is going to be in SoC tile. So it's a hybrid architecture, so basically it has graphics, SoC, CPU and IO die. And in this low power efficiency core is basically going to help in a way where these cores are only used when your PC is in sleep mode or in hibernation mode, so or in idle state when the processor is in idle or sleep mode. So basically low power very efficient core, so for just background tasks. So it will be helpful tremendously in, we can say, during sleep mode, so you will have more battery life. Essentially it's going to increase your battery life way too much. But yeah, it looks nice. Let's see what happens with Meteor Lake. Next up, we have Radeon RX 7600 reference card, and it's shorter than 21 centimeter. As you can see on the screen here, you never see a low end AMD graphics cards. They don't make it, they just make it for high end. But if as you can see, it measures less than 21 centimeter. It's a dual slot card, dual fan, and it has all the latest things: 3 display port, 2.1 and HDMI 2.1 standard, one 8-pin power connector, but it looks insanely small and it looks nice when you compare it to 7900 XTX. Next up, we have RX 7600 and 4060 Ti tested in 3D Mark, and we have interesting results like in 3D Mark times by at the DirectX 12 1440p, 4060 Ti 8 GB score 13,395, while RX 7600 score 10,687 times by Extreme 4K 6287 6 5000 something 3176 speedway and 1949 57600. And in 3D Mark's fast track extreme performance we see similar 33,000 to 30,000, 15,000 to 14,571, 7,357 to 7,126. So it is not that powerful, but essentially 7600 goes on against 4060, so it doesn't make sense to compare it with 4060 Ti. But when you compare it to its previous gen RX 76 RX 6600, it's a step up. As you can see in each and every department, it's almost 20% more faster. So when you compare it 3060 Ti to 4060 Ti, it's just 10 to 15% uplift. But when you compare it 6600 to 7600 in all of the performance benchmarks, it's really awesome. It's almost 20 to 30% uplift, so it's nice. And last up, Intel is exploring x86 architecture envision to unadulterated 64-bit future, because right now when you boot it, it boots into 16-bit mode, 32-bit mode and then 64-bit mode. And when you reset it, it's just 16-bit to 64-bit, but Intel is planning to ditch every other things and just boot it into 64-bit, because Windows 11 is not for 32-bit anymore. It's only for 64-bit, and they are going to do it. They are just patented it, and in the white paper, and it basically means, you can read it, but it basically means if you want to use the 32-bit applications and stuff, you can still do it, but you need to do it virtually, like visualization, virtually booting it into 32-bit, and there won't be any more support for 32 bits, or it won't boot into 32-bit operating system and stuff. So basically you are just booting it into 64 bits and then virtually booting into 32 bits or 16 bits, whatever you want application, in simple terms. But yeah, what do you think about all of the news? Sound of your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll meet you in the next one.